Hello, this is Andre Rivers. I want to thank everybody for tuning into RIFL Corp's Blockchain University. Our previous class, we last discussed just the difference between cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, which is the digital gold, versus the altcoins, which all have different use cases. And there's about 15, no, that's for markets. There's about 2,097 different cryptocurrencies, and we basically dispelled the differences between the altcoins and Bitcoin. And today we're going to basically learn how to go into markets, how to enter markets, how to basically make your first Bitcoin purchases, as well as how to find different projects and find the meanings between different projects, and also how to see where you can purchase those projects, because not every altcoin is offered on every different exchange. So there's certain exchanges that are regulated by different countries that offer different projects on their exchanges. And today we're just going to take a brief look into the different exchanges and the different coins, and how we can purchase coins, and how we can transfer the coins from exchange to exchange and wallet to wallet. Okay. All right. So we're back on to CoinMarketCap. There is the top 100 cryptocurrencies. I know you can see that today we basically jumped off of a cliff, and we're at some of the lowest. I don't know, by the time you guys see this video, Bitcoin should be much higher than this, but this is the lowest it's been the entire year of 2018. So it's just one of those days, 24 hours, you see 10%, but all of that stuff is not important, okay? So we're going to go into our first altcoin, which is the digital, well, our first coin, I'm sorry, which is the digital gold, which is Bitcoin. And we're going to go and basically go into what you would do if you wanted to purchase Bitcoin. So here we are. On CoinMarketCap, there's many different features. We have the amount of cryptocurrencies, the amount of markets, the market cap, the 24-hour volume, and the Bitcoin dominance. And we're just going to go briefly through all of those for a moment. For the cryptocurrencies, you can see that this is a list of all the cryptocurrencies. This is their market cap, which is how much which is basically the price of each coin versus the circulating supply, and that's how you get the market cap. And this would be the list, and we can rank it by different things. It's freezing. One moment. Just one moment. And we can rank these coins by different things, such as the price, the circulating supply, the 24-hour volume, the percentage of change over 1 hour, the percentage of change over 24 hour, and a percentage of change over 7 days. And we can rank them by whatever we want as well. You just have to click on those. So of course, since Bitcoin is the highest market cap, if we want to go to buy market cap, Bitcoin should be number one, and it should be literally the same order, because that's how they rank the coins anyway, by their market cap. You want to look at the volume. The 24-hour volume is usually how I see what's basically the most liquid coins at that moment. So we can take a look at the 24-hour volume and rank them by those, and we can see the most volume that's been going into coins. So for Bitcoin, it's been around $7 billion dollars of volume in 24 hours, and we see the second is US dollar Tether. So that's basically people probably taking money out of Tether, which is a stable coin, which is it's a token that is reflective of the US dollar, although you see that it is less than $1. There is some problems going on with Tether currently, and we can talk more about that in our advanced class, but I'm not going to go too deep into the speculations regarding Tether. But as you can see, the volume for it has been $4 billion. It's the second highest volume, and it's right behind Bitcoin. So usually when Tether's volume is high, that means people are going out of the market or into the market. And is usually very reflective or the opposite of what Bitcoin is doing. So if Bitcoin is up, then Tether is usually down. If Tether is usually up, then Bitcoin is usually down. They're very pretty much very closely they're very parallel into how they work, and usually whatever direction one is going, the other one's going in the opposite direction. And we can see Ethereum, EOS, and this is just by the volume. So this is ranked between the most volume. So these are the most heavily traded coins at the moment in the last 24 hours. See, EOS is number 6. It's higher than Bitcoin Cash. It's higher than XRP. It's higher than Litecoin. It's higher than Ethereum Classic. And they're all getting traded 24 hours at over $1 billion. And we can also see the 24-hour percentage and see what's the biggest gainer and what's the biggest loser in the last 24 hours. We see whatever this is, Pyrex coin is up 5,000% in the last 24 hours. Connect Job, 524%. And if we go to the worst performing coin, which would be, let's take a moment, we can see which coin ranked last as far as 24-hour volume. And it's Ethereum. Ethera, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but I've seen something about this earlier. My friend referred me to something about this going up over 80,000% in the last, I want to say 7 days or 2 months or something like that. It was something astronomical. It's not a word, but that's how you basically manage CoinMarketCap, and that's usually how I use. That's how I decide what to trade off of, is usually the 24-hour volume to see what is going through the most volume. And that's usually how you can see either going down or going up what type of trades you want to make off the coins going into, what kind of trades you want to make going into coins that have a lot of volume, because that's a lot of liquidity. And liquidity basically means that there's a lot of people buying or selling that. So when there's not a lot of volume and you go into different coins to try to trade, if there's not a lot of volume, that means there's not a lot of buying and selling going on. So you might put in a buy order or a sell order that doesn't get accepted or doesn't get cleared. Whereas if you go into a coin that has a lot of volume, that means there's a lot of buying and a lot of selling going on. So it's easier for you to get your order accepted or your order cleared when you go into those markets. So I usually go into the ones with the highest volume, and then you want to look at what they're doing. So let's say I see Litecoin is performing well, but it's performing high at 1.4% with a lot of volume. So it's usually you want to check the charts as well. But usually what I like to look at is to see how they're doing versus 1 hour and versus 24 hour, to see if I can catch them while they're changing trends. So if they're going down big, I usually want to go in there and set up a long position or set up a initial position. Or if they're going up big, you usually want to go in there and set up a short position or see if it's going to fall to try to jump back in. So that's how you operate CoinMarketCap and basically see that. That's what I use to basically see what I want to trade. Now, once you find what you want to trade on the coins that you want to trade individually, what I usually do is click the coin on CoinMarketCap, and let's say Bitcoin for instance. So you're probably wondering, okay, here's all the market cap, the 24-hour volume, the circulating supply, the max supply. We went over this in our previous session, and now we're going to learn how to actually trade or buy the coin. So the first thing I would do is go to markets. Now here you get to see all of the markets that is trading Bitcoin and see which ones you would want to go to basically create an account and start trading that coin. So obviously the first one is BitMEX, and if you're familiar with cryptocurrency or blockchain, BitMEX is, well, if you're familiar with option trading, BitMEX is the option trading option for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. So you can go to BitMEX and place up to 100 times leverage trades, and they're all margin trading. Margin trading is when you actually don't own it and you're able to borrow from a broker and basically profit. Your profit comes from the margin of what you made versus what you borrowed. So for options and for actually BitMEX, we're going to actually go into that more into our advanced trading class. So if you want to learn how to trade options on BitMEX, you will be able to learn that into our advanced class. Also indicators and all the things you would need to basically trade derivatives. So let's say you want to purchase Bitcoin, for instance. These are all the places you can purchase Bitcoin versus US dollar. Most of them are Tether, but what do you want to find is USD, because that's not Tether, that's actual US dollar. So I'm trying to find Coinbase 24-hour BitMEX. It's crazy that I would assume it would be one of the first ones. Here's Coinbase Pro, because Coinbase is the most user friendly. So I always recommend that users use for buying Bitcoin, at least Coinbase and Circle are usually the most simple ones. So let's go to Coinbase.com, and the best place to get started with Bitcoin. Yep. So you will want to go to Coinbase.com, get started, and this is where you register. You need just your name and an email address. And what happens is through Coinbase, they also have two-factor authentication through Google, and they also connect through your email, and they do a bank clearing as well, where you have to basically accept they'll send 2 transactions to your bank account that you can review, and then you go back into Coinbase and you put in the amount that was the 2 transactions. It's usually in the cents, around 1 cent to 4 cents. And you go back and you put that transaction onto Coinbase, and then they'll clear your bank account. And you also have to take pictures of your ID, I believe, and that's pretty much it. But it's very it's a lot, because it's complex to make sure, for security reasons, that anybody can't just access your Coinbase account. And once you have a Coinbase account, you're able to move forward. I'm going to log into mine. And see the 2-step, they'll send a code to your phone, 29. And I have to go through my email and authorize it. That's fine. And I have nothing on my account at the moment, as you can see. Alright. But I just wanted to show you guys how to basically send stuff. So, let's say you want to buy and sell. And you would have your payment methods here, and that's what I said about basically saving your payment methods and confirming your payment methods. After you get done doing that, you just come here, put in the amount you want to buy, And I always recommend using Visa and not your bank, because the bank takes 7 days, whereas your Visa, it charges it instantly, and you're able to basically transfer the money out of your wallet immediately, versus waiting 7 days and then receiving the funds or the cryptocurrency that you purchase. Let me see. We'll pause. Oh man. Oh, it's the hard fork. Oh yeah. By the time you guys see this, the hard fork will probably be done as well. So disregard that. But yeah, you want to do that, buy it, blah blah blah. But this is how you transfer it. Okay. And we're gonna go to. So let's say we purchased our first Bitcoin or Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, 0x. BAT is here now. Let's say we purchased one of those coins and we want to basically transfer it to an exchange in order to basically sell it or exchange it for another altcoin. This is what I do to find the altcoins and where to purchase it. So in our advanced class, we'll go through a lot of different individual projects, but this class, we're just going to basically pick out of a hat one of the coins that we like to trade, or you know what, we'll just go through the list and find something pops up. And let's say, because let's also take a look before I even get into that at some of the most popular exchanges and see, just off the top of my head, I know for sure Binance, Bittrex, and KuCoin and Poloniex are the top 4 of the highest, or they're 4 of the markets with the highest volume, and that's usually how they rank them. OKX, Bitfinex, Binance, HitBTC, Coinbin. So, but if we want to find individual coins to trade, let's say we want to buy Cardano or Tron, because we can't find that on Coinbase. Coinbase only sells Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, 0x, and Basic Attention Token. Although by the time you see this, they might be offering more than that, but I can't predict that at this moment. So let's just take a look. Say we wanted to purchase Monero, for instance. All right, and Monero is it's the first privacy coin, and it's trading right now at $90.75. Okay. So let's take a look at the markets. We see it's on BitThumb, Binance, Bitfinex, Poloniex, HitBTC, Kraken, Bitfinex, Kraken, Huobi, Bittrex, Kraken. And we also want to take a look at the pairings to see what do we need to basically exchange to get that XMR or the Monero. And we see on BitThumb, KRW, I think that's the Korean won. Binance, you can use that to you can use Bitcoin to buy it. Bitfinex, you can use USD. Poloniex, Bitcoin, the Euro, the US dollar token. So there's a lot of different ways you can buy Monero. So say we wanted to purchase Monero. Let's see. The second one is Binance. Binance has $4 million of 24-hour volume. So we want to click Binance. And they'll give you the URL, fees, chats, or their social media. I just want to purchase it. So we'll go to Binance, and you're going to want to create an account. It's the same process to create an account with an exchange as it is with Coinbase. Is actually easier because you don't have to do anything as far as connecting your account to a bank. So with this, you'll just be creating an account, and they'll give you access to the exchange and to the wallets. And I'm going to log in and show you guys how Binance works. One moment. 05713. All right, and now I'm on the Binance. Okay, so let's say we had the funds from Coinbase that we wanted to send to Binance. Okay, so you would click send and enter a BTC address. So the address is going to be the deposit address on the exchange, because that means you're depositing from one wallet to another wallet, or from your Coinbase wallet to your exchange wallet. So we're going to go to balances. I don't think I have anything on here. I have 52 cents. And let's say we wanted to transfer Bitcoin. Okay, we'll go to deposit. BTC deposit address. This is your Bitcoin deposit address. You will copy this address, put it here. Yep. And then click continue, and they'll basically attempt to confirm your transaction. Once you confirm that transaction, they'll send it, and then you'll be sent a receipt. And what will happen is, once you receive it on here, your balance will update. It usually takes, depending on the traffic, I like to purchase Ethereum and to transfer to different wallets, because Ethereum usually takes between 5 to 7 minutes, whereas Bitcoin sometimes can take the longest between 20 to 45 minutes, the longest it's been for me. And I don't have the patience for that, because I get scared that my money's lost. So I prefer sending smart contracts or Ethereum, which is basically pretty much instant. And what you'll do, you'll go, once you have the funds to purchase that coin, what are we purchasing, Monero? You'll go to the market, okay? And every every exchange has different features as far as the market, but they're all pretty much the same. So exchange, let's do the basic one since we're a basic bunch. And we said we wanted to purchase Monero, correct? So now that we have we're on the market, we want to see the pair, which is BTC, since we send Bitcoin to purchase it, unless we send Ethereum to purchase it, or the US dollar token. But we sent Bitcoin to purchase it for our mock transfer. So we'll go to see Bitcoin versus Monero, which is the pair that we were looking for. Remember, we wanted to do for Monero, Binance, XMR, Bitcoin. So all we have to do is look that up on the market. XMR, you see? XMR Bitcoin. Here it is right here, and it'll bring up the exchange or the market, which is showing you live transactions. And I'm not going to go off of anything of what this stuff means, because I'll save that information for my advanced class, which is goes over trading strategies and technical analysis. And basically, you see buy XMR, the price is the current price of it. And as we can see, if you look at the market or you look at the chart, the current price is 0.015831, and it's moving. The price here that they usually want you to put in is a price slightly higher than that, so that you can catch the buy orders. This is all the sell orders, this is all the buy orders, and this is the current price. So it's currently worth what would that be? 0.015831 Satoshis, or $93. And what you would do is put the price in that you want to pay for it, put the amount in, and then choose the percentage of what you currently have as far as Bitcoin. So you can say, I want to use 50% of my balance to buy it, I want to use 100% of my balance to buy it, and then they'll basically create the total for you, and then you go to buy and you'll receive that amount in Monero. And that's the same with all the coins. You want to basically know that to put in they actually help you. Most of these exchanges make it pretty easy to purchase. You see how easy it is as far as the 25, 50%, 75%, 100% of what your balance is. They'll basically put that and do this whole thing for you once you choose your balance. Some of the exchanges, you basically have to type in manually the amount and the price that you want to buy it. But the high-tech exchanges such as Binance, such as KuCoin, such as HitBTC, Poloniex, and even Coinbase technically, they basically are advanced enough to do it for you where you don't have to plug in the numbers. Okay, you'll just plug in the amount. And so let's say we wanted the max amount we can buy is 0 because we don't have any. You see how it pops up and populates for you. Let's say 50%, 25, well, it'll all be the same thing since we don't have any. And that's basically how you would purchase from an exchange. And so today we learned how to transfer from an exchange from Coinbase, how to use your bank account or use your fiat money to purchase cryptocurrency through Coinbase. And we also went over how to send from Coinbase to an exchange. And then once you receive the coin that you transfer to the exchange, we also learned how to exchange that coin for the coin that you were looking for. And we also went over how to find where the coins are on CoinMarketCap and which exchange offers each coin. So let's say we want to find another one. Let's find something that I don't even know where to find stuff. Like Raven Coin. I don't know what this is. But let's go again. Raven Coin. We click the page. You can see everything. The supply. Blah, blah, blah. Buy. Get a wallet. Get a loan. Markets. DigiFinance. You see that it's on Binance as well. Bittrex, Upbit, Binance, Cryptopia, Escodex, whatever. So we see that it's on Binance. So let's try to find it on Binance. Ravencoin RVN. Yep, it's right here. And it'll be the same thing. Whatever amount you have, you can use 25, 50%, 75%, or 100% of that one, and basically be able to purchase that. And that's how you basically search out the different altcoins. How I basically find different altcoins, I took a lot of time to basically do a lot of independent research on different projects and see which projects are doing what, and also see the differences between different low caps versus large caps, and just how I can maximize my profits individually. I tend to trade towards smaller cap coins because those you get the bigger return on investments if you find coins that are ultimately going to be good projects and be fulfilled as good projects. And you also want to take a look at things such as the team and look at their white paper and basically make sure that they're all, legit programs. And On the next class, we're going to go over how to basically review individual projects, and we're going to take a look slightly at some of the things I use to trade or to basically do technical analysis, and that's going to be the finale for the basic class. The advanced class, we're going to go over technical analysis. We're going to go over my choice of individual projects that I believe are going to be successful, and we're also going to go over different factors in creating your own blockchain projects, and how to basically use real life problem solving to basically put different things on the blockchain, which you can independently do and independently create and be an innovator yourself once you realize the powers of blockchain and cryptocurrency. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we learned how to basically get started and how to purchase our first cryptocurrency. And again, thanks for tuning in to Andre Rivers and RIFL Corp Blockchain University. Thank you.